What's up, YouTube? On this episode of Coddiwomple Overland, we're going to be hitting more 2024.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
So this year, 2024 and more, we decided to do something a little bit different instead of just the typical walk through and check out what vendors are here. What we wanted to do this time is show you 5 awesome rigs that we found throughout the event that go everything from mild to wild.
Going on, guys? I'm Jeremy with New Holland Overland. Here at the Moore Expo, we've got our brand new train canopy that we are announcing and releasing for the mid-size short bed market. So we've got Tacoma and we got Colorado figured out already. We got those ready to go. Gladiator is going to be coming in fall of 2024, but this is going to be our new flatbed with our canopy setup. So overall, we're looking at, starts at $16,000 for the starting price. This is gonna kind of give you, fridge, you get, lithium, you get a whole bunch of options for water, gas. We have a 13-gallon spare fuel tank for this thing in the headache rack. All of the utilities for this whole system are integrated into the flatbed and the headache rack. So when you take your canopy on and off, all your utilities stay right there. Super simple. So we've got a lot of really cool features, a lot of cool things that's going to set us apart from our competitors. One, we're a competitive price, but also we give you a lot of the customizable options for doing these trays and canopies. So they're pretty sweet.
Where can we find you?
Yeah, we're at info at New Holland Overland for our email, and then you can find us at New Holland Overland on all our social media platforms. Yeah.
I'm Rob with Rivera Overland, and this is my 2022 Toyota Tundra. We built this out for kind of long distance expeditions, and really the end goal is to drive this thing across the country and then all the way up to like the Arctic Circle in Alaska. I kind of built it out around taking my family with me. We've got 3 of us, my wife and my toddler, and one of the things we've done to help with that is put this alu cab on the back, the alu cabin, and my buddies over at Commonwealth 4x4 have been outfitting this over the last few weeks to really make it like a small apartment. Here I've got full cabinet systems, SHW off-road stuff, so I've got drawers up at the end here, and then drop-down cabinets so I can leave stuff in there. This probably where I'll end up putting clothes. And then got all of the kind of the modern conveniences that you'd expect in a small apartment. Here I've got a fridge, got the 75-liter, 75-quart ice-co, got a shower with the water heater here, got a microwave, which is great for my toddler because he seems to live off mac and cheese and for some reason curry, and then got a heater as well down the bottom here. This is a gasoline heater that it's going to be plumbed into the fuel tank. That way I don't have to carry another source of fuel for that, and it's actually super economical with the gas as well. About gallon of gas will heat for about 24 hours on the lowest setting, which is awesome. And then of course we've got a standing room in here so I can stand up and my kid can play down here. But we also have the bed that's above me. This drops down. Got a Hest mattress on there that's super comfortable. It's actually more comfortable than the one I've got at home. And then my wife and I can sleep up there. Plenty of room for us both. And my kid kind of sleeps down here for now. But the plan with the SHW stuff is to eventually get a sleeping platform across the front here. That gives him a place to sleep that's off the floor. Truck, so we put a lot of work to get in this so we can kind of be self-reliant and do some of the like mildly technical trails. And obviously this is never going to be as capable as like a Gladiator, for example, but we've gone with a higher clearance bumper in the front. One of the first trails I ever did with this thing stock ended up tearing off bits of the bumper, so put a CBI front bumper on here, added a 12,000-pound Warn winch that gives us the ability to self-recover, or usually we're recovering Jeeps out on the trail that get stuck when we come across them. I'm just throwing shade here at Bill. And then in this, we've got the Heretic Studio lights, same up front on the roof rack. That sometimes we get to camp late, and these things are incredibly bright. Love these things because they've got the true amber light down here, and then the white one up top. Great spotlight out the front, and then good spread from the combo. Also got this lifted on a Dobinson's lift, got the MRRs, which are adjustable. That's helpful for the weight of the truck. It means that if I'm on the highway, I can kind of tighten it up. I don't get as much body roll. And then when I get to the trail, if I want to soften it up, I get a better ride from that. So it's a good way to compensate for all the weight I've added. I've also added 37-inch tires on here on Method B grips, which are amazing wheels because I can air down those tires super low. So it's a good kind of middle ground between getting normal tires and bead locks. Those bead grips hold the tire really strong. Upgrades that I think is not talked about a lot is the braking system. So I've added a lot of weight to this truck. I've added a lot of a much bigger tires. So this comes stock with I think 33s and I'm up to 37s. So I have upgraded the brakes because stopping is kind of important. I put the big brake kit on here from Power Brake. That's a big 6-piston caliper, way bigger than the OEM brake. Oversized rotors, really helps with the stopping power and reduces the overheating and the fade on the brakes, which is, I think it's important. Now they are expensive, but I think rear-ending someone or driving off a cliff because you can't stop in time is more expensive. So I think it's worth it. We have the Prinsu roof rack. And the main thing up here is the Starlink dish. So I said we built this out for kind of long distance travel. Both my wife and I work remotely, so Starlink is a huge part of that. It allows us to connect basically anywhere in the world really with a clear view of the sky. And by permanent mounting on the outside, it means that we can leave this thing running the whole time. She does her Zoom calls while I'm driving, so very, very helpful to have. But it is a massive power hog. All of that stuff, we have 315 amp hours of Dakota lithium batteries hidden under my SHW Off-road seat delete. That's all powered by Red Arc. It's charged. I've got 80 amps of charging from Red Arc, as well as a bunch of solar panels. I've got a 70 watt Cascadia 4x4 solar panel on the hood, which is not great. So I have added another 200 watts of Dakota lithium solar panels on the roof, and those are excellent. So that keeps us powered the whole time, means we can stay at camp and keep working, keep powering, like microwave that's in the back, Starlink, charging my drone batteries, all that fun stuff. If you want to come talk to us more, you want to see some of our vehicles in person, we'll actually have our new vehicle at an event that we're hosting this summer, June 6th through the 9th. Near the Red River Gorge in Kentucky. It is the Overland Adventure Summit. If you want to learn more about it, get tickets. The tickets are very limited, so act fast. We've got them on overlandadventuresummit.com. Hopefully I'll see you guys there.
Everybody, I'm Fritz O'Connor, Vice President of Marketing here at Ironman 4x4. We're at Moore Expo in Springfield, Missouri, having a great time. We're in the Commonwealth 4x4 and SHW Off-road booth with my personal 2014 Jeep JK. And I want to tell you about 3 things on this truck that are new and really exciting. First is the SHW Off-road full seat delete and drawer system kit, including this incredible kitchen you see, and then full seat delete in the back, showing the extra storage. Then in the very back of the vehicle, we've got drawer systems and a tilting fridge slide. So check out SHW Off-road for their incredible kits that they have for lots of different vehicles. Hey, but I want to also talk to you about all the really cool stuff from Ironman 4x4 that we've got. Debuting 2 new products here at Moore Expo. The first is what I'm standing underneath, our brand new Delta Wing 270-degree awning. Some great features in this awning. Built-in lighting with magnetic connectors, no more worrying about fumbling with screwing stuff together at night. Blackout fabric, removable poles, self-supporting. You don't need to worry about putting those poles down. Really great features all the way throughout. Comes with an optional wall kit to give you all kinds of great space in bad weather. A really awesome feature set on an excellent value on this 270 awning. Come check us out. We've also released all new tents. And above me on the Jeep is the brand new Ursa 1300 clamshell style tent. Great feature set on this tent as well. We have underneath lighting, interior lighting, diesel heater pass-throughs on both sides, available thermal liner, and an available room that you can put on here to basically double the size of the tent. The top of the lid has a cutout on it for a semi-flexible solar panel, so huge feature set on this tent. Again, a great value and an awesome night's sleep. Find all of the great products at ironman4x4america.com, or please think about visiting your local dealer as well. We've got dealers all over the country. So come visit us. We're excited to get you back on the road so you can adventure more.
With Bats Off-road, Bats Off-road Media, and the Overland Podcast. And today I'm here to talk about my 2021 Jeep Gladiator Sport and what all we got equipped. So it's like I said, it's a 2021 Jeep Gladiator. We have a Clayton Overland Plus 3.5-inch lift kit, some BF Goodrich KM3s, 37-inch tires. We got a Rhino Rack bed rack system and the roof rack with the iCamper Mini, Sky Camp Mini 3.0, and Dometic fridge in the back seat, deck drawer system where I keep all my camping gear and stuff. So up here I've got the Rhino Rack 270 compact awning with the wall system. It goes all the way around. Nice enclosure off the back for windy and cold conditions. So here I've done a 40% rear seat delete on a platform with my Dometic fridge, and then for power I have a 100 amp hour battery, lithium battery, the WeBoost, and then a Red Arc DC to DC charger right here. And I've got a pigtail for solar panels. I can plug in solar if I need to, but I really don't have to. The vehicle does a good job of charging it itself. So back here I've got the Rhino Rack Recon Deck bed rack system that holds up the tent and awning and everything. It's just been a really good lightweight, strong rack system for me. It basically has got just about any number of mounting points I need. And then I've got the decked drawer system. So over here is where I keep a lot of just like regular camp gear, fuel, stakes, tie downs, some pots and pans, and other miscellaneous tools. This over here is more of just like regular kitchen stuff, all my stove and spices and all that kind of stuff. This is like what we keep our dry food in, and I've got a 13-gallon onboard water tank back there with a pressurized pump system right here that I've got a hose that I can connect and wash dishes or whatever with that. The mountain hatch tabletop here makes a nice flat surface. But so we are on our socials. We're Bats Off-road, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Our website is batsoffroad.com. We also have Bats Off-road Media on Instagram and Facebook as well. We do have a podcast, the Overland Podcast, by Professor Bats and Friends. My good friend Joey is co-host and creator of that podcast.
And it airs when?
It airs Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
All pros?
No bro.
No pros?
No pros, just pros.
Hey everyone, Scott with Adventure Further, and today we're going to give you the walk around of our fleet of Overland Jeeps here at Moore 2024. And right behind me here is our 2016 Jeep Wrangler JKU. A lot of special stuff is happening on here. First thing we'll start out with is our engine swap. This is not your standard V6. This is actually an SRT8 392 motor. So we did a V8 swap in it. And we wanted to make sure that power going off-road, that we were not missing anything there. So we hit the mark and threw that in there. One of the next really special things you'll see here is the top. This is actually number 27 of 27 built. They are discontinued, unfortunately, for everybody watching this video. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of questions, where can we get it? Because that's what we've been getting at this show. But this is an Ursa miner that we had a habitat tent, so it was two companies that came together to make this top, but we absolutely love it. We acquired it and are not selling it. Our kids love it as their camps. This is their camp hideout, and so this actually sleeps 4 people. You get in it from inside the cab. That's why you don't see any ladders behind me. So you actually get in it through the back seat, and you're able to get in and out, stand up to get dressed, and that's why we do like it. Along with that, as you probably also could see here, a lot of it's not normal. We have large tires on all of our rigs. As we do the walk around, you'll see it. Something that we like to do is to overland and rock crawl. So it starts out where we want to go camping, but we end up rock crawling to get to those spots because we like to get to the hard spots. So this Jeep has 40-inch Mickey Thompson Pro XS tires with an axle swap, so we're not running any of the stock components of the axle. We actually put a UD60, which is a Dana 60 out of like a 3/4 ton truck. We were able to get that into the Jeep, all modified suspension to take the load, where we can show you here in the video that we actually outfitted the very back of it with a stove and a refrigerator, and then we have 200 amps of lithium power in here, powered with a 50 amp charger that runs off of the battery. So while we're driving, powers everything up and recharges it to 100%. So that's just a couple key components of this rig. We really love it, and this was actually the start of our journey was with this rig, but then it comes over to this rig over here. So this is our 2021 Jeep Gladiator, which is a JT, and this one is also heavily modified. We decided with this one to go right to a 43-inch tire because the 40 inches wasn't enough. And so with this, we have 43-inch tires with aftermarket axles as well. We put a Dana 80 in the rear. For anybody that doesn't know, that's like in a 1-ton dump truck. And then we also threw a Dana 60 up front just to handle the workload of the tires. We want to make sure to get to those places without any problems. We don't want to have the breakdowns. And so in this instance, we had to go a little bit over and above what everybody else may do. And so that's that. We have this actually for power. Instead of doing a V8 swap, we decided to do a eco-diesel. Jeep offered eco-diesel for, I believe it's a 3-year period in the Jeep Gladiator platform. We absolutely love it. It is a workhorse, and we actually did a performance tune on it. So we went a little bit over what the stock power is on this thing, but it is able to run down the highway with 488 gears, 43-inch tires, and not even shift out of overdrive when we're going up and down hills. That is how much power this thing has, and we love it absolutely, and in love with the diesel platform. But just a few quick things. I'm not going to go over everything. I'm sure Bill and Deb will put this in the video, maybe a link to where they can actually get more specs on this vehicle, because there's a lot. As you can see on the sign, there's a whole list of it here. So just a few big things is we have the AT Habitat, which is, that is the company out of Arizona that we teamed up with to do a topper on it. Ashley and I, we wanted to make sure the rooftop tent thing wasn't 100% for us. We tried it for a few years, liked it, but didn't love it. And so we stepped up to the next thing, which is this. And what this is it's a complete top for the Jeep where this closes up, and it's about 8 inches high when it's fully closed. But as you can see, opens up to almost 16 feet of usable space that we can be in the back of the truck. I have the whole truck bed that I can stand in to get changed. I can make dishes, we can make coffee and everything from inside. So that is one of the best things that we like. Our kids like to come with us, and so this was originally built for 4 people, where our 2 kids could also sleep in this one Jeep with us, but because of our other rigs, that never really went according to plan. So they kind of get their own Jeep when Ashley drives, and when she doesn't, we all get into this thing. But as you can see right here, we also have a full Red Arc Red Vision system. That right there, we're wrapped with 200 amps of lithium battery power. We have a onboard Truma heater that actually heats the entire cabin for us. So we do a lot of winter camping, and then that is one thing that is so nice to keep cozy at night. I know everybody's gonna say, why don't you just get a warmer sleeping bag? But sometimes the amenities are nice. We like to be comfortable when we camp, and it makes for a better experience. So we do have that. And then with the Red Vision, that's actually how we power all of our camera equipment. When we're on the road, we power the refrigerator. We have all the lights all the way around. As you can see, there's a lot of lights around this thing. So everything is powered off of that Red Vision system. Very great platform that we like. And then moving along, we actually modified all of the suspension on this rig. So not only, as you can see, I'm standing next to it, and it's probably about the window is about my shoulder height, which is probably right around 5.5 feet tall. So getting into it, we have these special steps, which it's a little difficult to see with the sign here, but these steps actually go up and down. And with those steps, we're able to, as you open and close the door, they come in and out. So it makes getting in and out of the vehicle a lot easier. And so all of our rigs now are outfitted with Rockslide Engineering steps, very high quality. We put them to the test. They get used and abused. And so definitely a great platform for the Jeep community. So if you guys want something like that, definitely give them a check out. I think overall, that's a pretty good walkthrough on this rig. We are gonna walk to our 2023 Jeep Wrangler JLU. This is actually my wife's rig. She has driven this vehicle since it's new. I maybe have about 5 miles of seat time. She's taken it all over to Alaska, to New Mexico, to Utah. And not only does she use it for overlanding, this is also her hardcore rock crawling rig. So from time to time, the top comes off of it and we switch modes. But a quick walk around to this rig. This is one of them special canopy tops. Not too common, especially in the Midwest, but this is a 100% replacement top for the Jeep hardtop. We actually we take that top off and we actually purchase the entire top, where this will pop down, and when it's closed, you're at probably about 6 inches over stock height. So most people don't even know we carry a tent. That is one of the nicest things. We like kind of like the concealed look. We want it to be sleek, and we don't want to have all that wind noise. So the Ursa miner, working with them to come up with this platform on our Jeep, turned out amazing. Once again, the Rockslide Engineering steps, like I talked. We wrapped it again with the 43-inch tires, same as this Jeep over here. We did the same exact axles over here, because once you do one thing right, you might as well do the rest of it right. So we copied our design with everything from this rig and kind of put it on this one. We also did the Eco Diesel in this one with the performance tune, and believe it or not, she tows our off-road trailer all over when we go places. I do not tow it. She tows it behind this rig, and with the power, even with the tires and the 513 gears, she could tow it without a problem and virtually doesn't even know it's there. So that is one of the biggest things with this rig that we love about the torque of that diesel motor, because we've had other rigs in the past that just really have problems getting that power and switching in and out of 7th and 8th gear. And so with this, we're in 8th gear, running down the highway the entire time with a 3,800 pound trailer behind us, and it's absolutely amazing. We also have a SHW Off-road platform in the back. It's an ultralight drawer system that we got from SHW Off-road, and we did a full pack-out system on top of it. So when we're in those cold conditions, we have the diesel heater in an actual pack-out, a Milwaukee pack-out, that we're able to take out, set it on the ground, plug it in, and then run right into the tent to keep the girls warm. This is generally our #1 vehicle for the girls, our 2 daughters that camp with us, that they camp in, and then Ashley and I camp in the AT Habitat. So overall, that's a pretty quick run through for it. Once again, there's a video of this rig as a full walk around. You guys can check it out. I guess I want to say one more thing. You see a 43-inch tire hanging off the back of a JLU. Very, very uncommon. Even the company that we talked to originally set it up, they said that they should be no problem whatsoever, but we have put that thing through so much testing over the last 13,000 off-road miles that thing still sits on there with no sag, no rattle whatsoever. That is a Rusty's 4x4 tire carrier for anybody wanting to know. Check them out. Very good company to work with, and obviously have a very well-built product. So thank everyone for letting me do this walk around video. Any questions, hit them up in the comments and we'd be happy to answer any questions. Thanks.
We've had a great time at More 2024. As you can tell, we're not at the event grounds now. We've made our way from the event out to the Current River area just outside of the Mark Twain National Forest. I hope you guys have enjoyed looking at those rigs, and remember, they don't have to be completely overbuilt. It's what you want and what fits your needs. We hope you'll stay with us until the next video when we're going to spend some time here in the Mark Twain National Forest. And until next time, see you.